Krishna Hare 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 Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Jaya Prabhupada, Jaya Prabhupada, Prabhupada, Jaya Prabhupada. Prabhupada, 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 Jai Prabhupada. Nitai Gaura Pramanande. Jaya Jaya Sri Chaitanya, Jaya Nityananda. Jaya Jaya Sri Chaitanya, Jaya Nityananda. Jaya Advaita Chandra, Jaya Gaura Bhakta Vrinda. Jaya Advaita Chandra, Jaya Gaura Bhakta Vrinda. Jaya Jaya Sri Chaitanya, Jaya Nityananda. Jaya Jaya Sri Chaitanya, Jaya Nityananda. Jaya Advaita Chandra, Jaya Gaura Bhakta Vrinda. Jaya Advaita Chandra, Jaya Gaura Bhakta Vrinda. Reading from Sri Chaitanya Charitamrita, Madhya Leela 24, text 280, chapter entitled Explanations of the Atmarama verse. Yeta yena napadau kichu karya nai, sabe dve janara yogya, bhaksya matra chai. Yeta yena napadau kichu karya nai, sabe dvive janara yogya bhaksha matra chai. Ita yena napadau kichu karya nai, sabe dvive janara yogya bhaksha matra chai. Ita anna, so much food. Na padau, you do not need to send. Kichu karyanai, there is no such need. Sabe, only. Dvijanara, for two persons. Yogya, requisite. Bhaksyamatra, eatables. Chai, we want. Translation and purport by His Divine Grace A.C. Bhaktivedanta Swami Srila Prabhupada. Translation. The former hunter said, please do not send so much grain. Only send what is sufficient for two people, no more. Purport. The former hunter only wanted enough for two people to eat, no more. It is not necessary for a Vaishnava to keep a stock of food for the next day. He should receive only sufficient grain to last one day. The next day he must again depend on the Lord's mercy. This is the instruction of Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. When his personal servant Govinda sometimes kept a stock of aritaki, my robulant, Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu chastised him, saying, why did you keep stock for the next day? Sri Rupa Goswami and others were begging daily from door to door for their sustenance, and they never attempted to stock their ashrama with food for the next day. We should not materially calculate, thinking it is better to stock food for a week. Why give the Lord trouble by having Him bring food daily? One should be convinced that the Lord will provide daily. There is no need to stock food for the next day. Om Ajnanatimirandasya Jnanananjana Salakaya Chaksoranmalitamena Tasmai Sri Guruve Namaha. Sri Chaitanya Manobhistam Stapitam Yena Bhutale Swayam Rupa Kadamayam Dadati Swapadantikam Vandeham Sri Gurun Sri Yutapada Kamalam Sri Gurun Vaishnavam Cha Sri Rupam Sangrajatam Sahagana Lagunatan Vitam Tam Sajivam Sadvaitam Savadotam Parijana Saidam Krishna Chaitanya Devam Sri Radha Krishna Padan Sahagana Lalita Sri Visakan Vitam Sha He Krishna Karuna Sindhu Dina Bandho Jagatpate Gopisa Gopika Kanta Radha Kanta Namostute Tapta Kanchana Gaurangi Radhe Vrindavaneshwari Visabhano Sude Devi Pranamami Hari Priye Vanchakalpatrubhya Kripa Sindhubhya Evecha Paditanam Pavanebhyo Vaishnavibhyo Namo Namaha Jaya Sri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Sri Advaita Gadadhara Srivasadi Gaura Bhakta Vrinda Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare Vande Nantad Bhutaiswaryam Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhum Nichopyat Prasadarshad Bhakti Sastra Pravartaka Yetahanna Napadau Kichukarya Nahi Sabedve Janara Yogya Bhaksha Matra Chai. The former hunter said, please do not send so much grain. Only send what is sufficient for two people, no more. So here we are continuing reading this Chaitanya Charitamrita Madhya Lila, chapter entitled Explanation of the Atmarama verse. So devotees have to understand this subject matter very clearly so that they can be easily execute their devotional service for the pleasure of the Supreme Lord. That here the verse Atmarama is very important. Statements are made by Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. It is Sanatana Goswami wanted to learn this wonderful subject matter. Sanatana Goswami have heard this subject matter when Chaitanya Mahaprabhu was talking with Sarvabhauma Bhattacharya. So Sanatana Goswami wants you to hear. Truly, as what Chaitanya Mahaprabhu have spoken to Sarvabhauma Bhattacharya. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu was very humble. Being a Vaishnava, he's always been very humble. Because that is one of the behavior of a Vaishnava. There are 26 qualities of Vaishnavas are there. Because in this conversation, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu wants Sanatana Goswami to write a book on the behavior of a Vaishnava. There are two kinds of a Vaishnavas are there. One is the Abhyandaram, another one is Bhavyam. Abhyandaram means they are internally they are devotee of Krishna. Bhavyam means externally they look like a devotee of Krishna. Externally they got the tilak mark, they got the neck beads, they got the dry Vaishnava dress code, and they also speak the language of a Vaishnava. But they are not internally devotee. Internally devotee means that one follow Bhakti, Jnanam, Vairagyam. He follows three subject matter. He's not simply wearing the Vaishnava attires, but he follows the teaching of the Lord. So Bhakti, Jnanam, Vairagyam. Bhakti is like a beautiful bird, and Jnanam and Vairagyam is like a two wings of the bird. If the bird of Bhakti to be fly nicely, the two wings of the bird has to be properly situated, the Jnanam and Vairagyam. That means the Bhakti should be executed with the knowledge, not blindly, and with great detachment. That means we must understand. Generally we talk about love of Godhead. Our goal in Krishna consciousness is not Krishna. Our goal is the love of Krishna. Just like a Kamsa, his goal is not about prem, about love of Krishna. It's only his goal is Krishna. But it's not about love of Krishna. So the devotee's goal is not Krishna, but the love of Krishna. So love of Godhead means that to love Krishna, number one. Number two, to love whoever loves Krishna. Number three, to love whoever trying to love Krishna. Number four, to love whoever Krishna loves. So in this way, there is a goal in the devotee's practice of Krishna consciousness. It's not blindly follow anything. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu brought this prem, the love of Krishna. And after 250 years of the disappearance of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, the teaching of real Krishna consciousness been lost. There are 13 Apasampradaya. Apasampradaya means deviated groups have came up. It's called Aula, Baula, Kartabhaja, Nedha, Dharavesa, Sani, Sahajya, Sakibaki, Smarta, Jata Gosani, Attavadi, Chuddadari, and number 13, Goranga Nagari. Out of this, Dharavesa means it's a hippie sort of mentality. The hippie, they also live in the world, but the hippie don't have any goal in their life. They have lost the direction of life. Similarly, there are some Vaishnavas, they wanted to practice some bhakti, but there is no goal why they wanted to practice the bhakti. Like the devotees, a real devotee understand there are 9 stages are there. Sraddha, Sadhu Sangha, Bhajana Kriya, Anartha Nivritti, Nistha, Ruchi, Asakti, Bhava, Prema. The devotee starts a bhakti with Sraddha, with a great faith. And to enhance the faith, to make the faith very strong, he now take the association of the devotees. And Bhajana Kriya, now he follows the principle of Bhakti Yoga under the guidance of a bona fide spiritual master. Number 4, Anartha Nivritti. Now, whatever unwanted anarthas, unwanted accumulation is accumulated in the heart is being taken away. And number 5, the devotee becomes nistha, he becomes steady in his spiritual life. Number 6, there's a ruchi, there's a taste in the process of Krishna consciousness. Number 7, asakti, the devotee becomes very greatly attached to Krishna. Whatever happens in his life, he never leaves Krishna consciousness. Number 8, bhava. Now the mood of spiritual ecstasy will be transformed into his art. And prema, finally, that will be a total blossom of love of Krishna in his life. So in this way, devotees has got a goal in Krishna consciousness. He's not simply trying to do something because everybody else is doing it. He is doing it because he understands the very goal of human life. Bhagavan Sambandha. We and Bhagavan Krishna has got an eternal relationship. And the relationship can be established, revived again. Bhakti Abhideya Ayatru. Devotional practices, this relationship can be established. Prema Prayojana. Finally, the goal of Prem, Krishna Prem, the love of Krishna, can be attained. So devotee understand this thing. So devotee trying to become internally also a devotee. That he practice bhakti with the proper knowledge and with the great detachment. Detachment means whatever is favorable for Krishna consciousness, he accepts that. Whatever is not favorable, he rejects that. So Chaitanya Mahaprabhu wants Sanatana Goswami to write a book on the behavior of the Vaishnavas. Here Prabhupada talks in the purport how a Vaishnava behaves. Yeah, he doesn't unnecessarily accumulate anything in his life because he understands everything will be provided by Krishna. He understands in the word of Krishna in the chapter 9, text 22. Krishna promises, Ananya chintayanto mam yajana pariyapasate tesam nitya bhyuktanam yogam semam vahami aham. Krishna promises to my devotee who love me. To them I carry what they don't have and I preserve, protect whatever they have got in their life. And Krishna does not discriminate anything. In the chapter 9, text 29, Krishna explained, Samoham sarvabhutesu namedvesu sinapriyaye bhajanti tumam bhaktyam mayutestesu chapiya aham. Krishna says, I know, I don't envy anybody in the world. And I'm not partial to anybody in the world. I'm friend to all living entities. Whoever renders service unto me, they are in me and I'm in them. Apichet suraracharo bhajante mam ananya bhag sayid saus. Apichet suraracharo bhajante mam ananya bhag sadur hivacha mantavya samyak vivasittayeva. Like Krishna says, however sinful you are, if you have come to Krishna consciousness, if you properly execute Krishna consciousness with the internal development, not externally we look very attractive by the Vaishnava attire, Vaishnava ornament. Internally you practice Bhakti, Jnana, Vairagya. And Krishna says in the chapter 9:31, Sipram bhavanti dharmatvam sasvachanta dighachati kaunteya pratijhaneyi name bhakta punasyati. Krishna told Arjuna, however sinful a person is, when he is connected in the spiritual services of Krishna, he says slowly he becomes better. Slowly he becomes a devotee. Krishna told Arjuna that you declare all over the world that my devotee will never perish. Krishna takes care of the devotee. Beautifully, Prabhupada explained in the purport here that a Vaishnava, a devotee, even for the next day, he does not accumulate anything. The very high class, very highly advanced devotee, he is not required any food or anything in his life, but he understands, he believes that Krishna will provide him everything. All he has to do is that surrender to Krishna. Sarva dharman paridyaja mamekam saranam raja ham tvam sarva papebhyo moksaya Swami masuchaha. Krishna's only message for the welfare of everybody in the world, that we should surrender to him. Pitaham masya jagato matarata pitamaha vedyam pavitram omkara riksama yajur ivacha. Krishna says, I am your mother, I am your father. I am everything in your life. Krishna is everything, just like the parents. They know what to give it to the children. They know how to protect the children. If the children are surrendered to the advice of the parents, then they become very wonderful, successful in their life. The problem with many people, even to the many devotees in the organization, they speak very big philosophy. They may speak like A to Z, everything they know. But the very simple one thing is that all Krishna wants the devotees to do is that surrender to him. That one thing we don't want to do. 699 verses of Bhagavad Gita we wanted to do. But that one thing that is very only subject Krishna brings for the entire world, to surrender to him. And surrender means what? Krishna that explains in the chapter 18, text 57-58. Chetasa sarva karmani mai sannyasi matparaha buddhi yogam pasita mam chittam satatam bhavam. Krishna told, my dear Arjuna, in all your activities, you just depend on me. So like Prabhupada is saying here, that devotee do not accumulate even the food he does not keep for another day, because he wanted to test Krishna, whether whatever Krishna says is true or not. That he wanted to put Krishna into the test, to show to the world that what you have said is very true. Now Krishna says, in all your activities you depend on me. And number 2, you always keep yourself under my protection. And number 3, always conscious of me. This is what Krishna says, surrender. Surrender doesn't mean that we are depending on the politician. Surrender doesn't mean we are depending on the employer. Surrender doesn't mean we are depending on our house, our family, wife or husband. Everything else in the world we do as a matter of duty. My duty towards my husband, my duty towards my wife, my duty towards my children, my duty towards my parents, my duty towards my country, my duty towards my workplace. Karmani vadikaraste ma palesu kadachana ma karma pale etobur mate sangasu karmani. Krishna says you have got right to perform your duty, but you are not entitled for the result of your duty. And you never consider that you are the doer of your duty and never become attached for not doing it. Krishna just wants the human beings to perform their duty. It's not Krishna is very bad that he's telling you don't enjoy the result. Because the result in the material world is two, good and bad. It's a duality world. In the chapter 2, text 14, Krishna says, Matras pasasu kaunteya sitosna sukadokada agama paino nitya tamtitiksasu bharata. Then in the material world, there is good, there is bad. There is happiness, there is distress. So whatever we do in this world, the result also will be sometime good and also will be sometime bad. So when you start to enjoy the result, then slowly you've been taken away, carried away by the result, and you focus about the duty. When you wanted to do it for the matter of duty, you do it very nicely. But when you're expecting something, the result, slowly your motive, your aim will be the result rather than the duty. And the result will be sometimes very miserable, and you've been disturbed by the reaction of the bad result. And you may not be able to focus into your work. So just do it as a matter of duty. How to do it? Krishna said, depend on me. And number 2, Krishna said, always keep yourself under my protection. And number 3, Krishna says that always conscious of me. The chapter 18, text 58, Krishna says, Machita sarva durgani mat prasada tarusyasi adachetum ahankara nasirosyasi na vinasyasi. Krishna told Arjuna, if you follow these 3 advice of me, number 1, to depend on me, on him in all activities. Number 2, always understand Krishna is the ultimate protector of my life. Number 3, always remember Krishna. Krishna told Arjuna, if you follow this advice, you become free, easily overcome the obstacles of life. There are many obstacles are there in life. Sometimes we don't even know where these obstacles are coming from. So Krishna said, when you follow this advice, surrender. You become free from the obstacles of life. And if you do not listen to me, Arjuna, due to your false ego, ultimately, he said, you'll be lost in the world. So people in the material world, they are lost in the journey of life. They don't even know where it has originated from. They don't even know where it is heading, towards which direction, destination the life journey is heading. They do not know. Swabhavajena kaunteya Nibadya swasa karmana kartum nechasi yanmohan yadachat adasep so. And Krishna told again in the chapter 18, text 60, my dear Arjuna, according to the push of material nature, you're going to do what you're going to do. You are not going to stop doing anything because you don't want to do. If you wanted to smile, anyhow you'll smile. And Krishna said, you smile for me. If you don't smile for me, you'll be smiling for somebody else. True or not? If you wanted to think something, you cannot stop yourself without thinking anything. So instead of thinking something else, you think of me. So you're not going to stop your activities. Anyhow, you're going to carry your activities due to your material nature. So you do it for me. Isvara sarva bhutanam hridayesu arjuna tisati brahmayan sarva bhutani jantra rudaya mayaya. Chapter 18, text 61, Krishna says that I'm seated in everyone's heart as a super soul. And I am directing the wandering of the life of the living entities. So Krishna is directing everything here. We are not doing anything here. We come to the temple. It is by the mercy of Krishna. Whatever we do in our life, it is being directed by Krishna himself. Punyo ganda pratimiyam va tejatasmi vibhavasa jivanam sarva bhutesu tapachasmi tapasvisu. In the chapter 7th, text 9, Krishna explained, I am the fragrance of the earth. And I am the heat in the fire. Jivanam sarva bhutesu. I am the life of the living entities. He is the life of our life. That means he is the main switch. When you switch off the main switch, everything finished. Bijamam sarva bhutani vidyam partha sanatana buddhi buddhimatam chaham teja tejasvi aham. The chapter 7 text and Krishna says, I am the original seed of the living entities. Bijamaham. And I am that ability in man. I am the intelligence of the intelligence. Balam balavatam chaham kamaraga vivarjita dharma viroda bhutesu kamyasmi bharata sabha. The chapter 7, text 11, Krishna says that balam, the strength in the human body, is also me. Today we have come to the temple because there was some strength in our body. We are able to wake up, we are able to walk, and we are able to come here. And that strength, Krishna said, it is me, it is coming from me. And kama, different kind of desire, even the desire for the sexual intercourse, Krishna said, is also coming from me. But it's not going against the principle of dharma. Echaiva sadvika bhava rajasta tamas chachaye mata iveti tanvali natvam te sute mayi. The chapter 7 text 12, Krishna says that I am the creator of the mode of goodness, mode of passionate, mode of ignorance. But I am beyond the modes of nature. Tribir guner maya bhave ibe sarvam idam chara mohitam na bijanati mamibhyam paramabhyam. Krishna says the living entities are bewildered by the material creation, by Maya, illusion. They do not understand my supremacy. Daivi sugunamai mama maya duratya mamyavaye prapatyante maya metam tarantite. The chapter 7, text 14, Krishna says, very difficult to overcome the Maya, the illusion. But those who have surrendered to me, they will easily overcome. So it's not about just coming to the temple, just participating in the singing and dancing. While coming to the temple, while participating in singing and dancing and everything, we should have that faith in Krishna. The chapter 9, text 3, Krishna says, Asra dadana purusa dharmasya parantapa aprapyamam nivartante mritu samsara varitmani. However one perform devotional service, astrara, if they don't have faith in me, Arjuna, they come back again to the world. However we are chanting, however we are dancing, however we are cooking, however we are talking, whatever we do, if we don't have faith in Krishna, and ultimately we come back to the world again. Bhagavad Bhaktir inasya jati sasra japastapa apranasya deyasya mandanam loka ranjana. Without a real bhakti devotion in Krishna, all our chanting, all our dancing, all our puja, all our mantra, everything becomes useless, like a decorating a dead body. So today's purpose, that today's verse itself, we are seeing the hunter. Hunter, he was a Mrigari. When Narada Muni met him, he was hunting, he was killing the animals half dead. So he was taking pleasure by killing the animals. By seeing the suffering of the animals, he was taking pleasure. Narada Muni told him, it is not very good you do this thing. He said, do you know, by putting the living entity into this kind of suffering, and you have to take birth many lifetimes to become all these animals, and you'll be put into a great trouble again. So why you want to do this thing? Give up. Follow the path of dharma. And by that moment of association of Narada Muni, Mrigari believed, he had trusted what Narada Muni have told him. But Mrigari was thinking it's very difficult to give up that activities. But Narada Muni told him, you go back to your house. Whatever you have got in your house, all the furniture, give away. Take your wife and come. Make a small hut somewhere. And in front of the house, you keep on tulasi. Every day you go around. The tulasi. You do the tulasi seva. And chant Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. And Mrigari followed the instruction of Narada Muni and became a very great devotee. When the next time Narada Muni came with one of his friends, a devotee, then he saw that Mrigari transformed totally. When he was walking, when Mrigari saw Narada Muni coming, and he was in very joy, very happy, and he was running towards Narada Muni. And while running, he looking on the ground, whether the ants, there are insects, there are living entity moving on the ground. He was very careful not to step on them, not to, so he was, putting them aside, throwing, making a way that, he do not kill any living entities. And he was, provided everything in his life by the mercy of Krishna. So in this way, we are reading the Mahabharatam, and we understand the Pandavas were totally dependent on Krishna. In every situation, they only seek for Krishna's advice, nothing else. A devotee, this is an education for us. It's not when a good time we wanted to listen to Krishna, bad time we run away, listen to the politician, listen to the advice of the your neighbor. The Pandavas were totally dependent on Krishna. Yudhishthira Maharaj told Krishna, my dear Krishna, we do not know anybody else other than you. But why there are so much problem in our life? We do not know anybody else. Krishna says, Yasyaham anugrahaname karisye tad dhanam sane. Krishna says, it's all my mercy for you. So Krishna put us into difficulties so that we can become very humble in our life. When you got money, if you are a billionaire, you would have not come to join and stay in the temple. True or not? if you got all to enjoy in your life, except one or two. Like Raghunath, Das, he came, his father was a multi-billionaire. But he gave up everything, came to Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. And here, Krishna puts the devotee into some trouble so that devotee understand the real nature of this material existence. That the material world is a very problematic place. When you become totally exhausted, Kundi Devi says, Janmatsya sutasrubhir edamana madapuma naivaratya biratum vaitum akinchana gocharam. Kundi Devi says, my dear Lord, those who are exhausted into the materialistic way of life, exhausted in the good family, exhausted in the beauty, exhausted in the education, exhausted in the wealth, they are only easy for them to come to your lotus feet. When you are exhausted about, enough is enough in Switzerland. Finish. I'm going back to Krishna. That's it. It's not that I will shift to America, I will become better. No. Prabhupada says like the drinking water. The water is in this cup. The water you transfer into another cup. The taste of the water is not going to change. Similarly, you transfer from Switzerland to America. Still the problem is there. Birth, old age, disease and death are going to be all the time following us because we have accepted this material body. So the Pandavas understand. When Krishna said, this my mercy that you're going through some problem. Some devotee, they go through very big problem in their life. That not only they got, a problem of, practicing bhakti. Maybe their marriages are going under great trouble. Maybe the children are undergoing a great difficulties of, of their health. There are so much of trouble is there. But you must understand, Krishna wants to finish your trouble within this lifetime. No more coming back to continue to pay off your karma. So Krishna wants to take away all your karma and take you back to his spiritual abode. So he wants to finish off all your karma. So you go a little bit extra difficulties, problem. But the problem devotee go through, Prabhupada said, not the same like a karmi outside. Like the cat carries the kitten in the mouth. The kitten feels very comfortable. When the same cat carries the mouse in the mouth, the mouse becomes very anxiety. But both are in the same mouth. The baby cat becomes comfortable, the rat becomes uncomfortable. So similarly, the people may see the devotees are going through the same problem. What is the big deal that become a devotee but still you're suffering in your life? But that suffering is not the same. In that suffering, devotees are seeing Krishna. And they say it's Krishna's mercy that they understand the life in the material world is full of trouble and is all temporary only. And what I have to do, Krishna says, all your activities should depend on me. Even a big trouble, I must depend on him. The Pandavas are good exemplary. Why Krishna loves them so much? Because in every situation, they only with Krishna, never leave Krishna. When Bhismadev, on the 9th day of the Mahabharata battle, Bhismadev, Duryodhana went and saw Bhismadev. Duryodhana says, you are partial. He says, you are siding the Pandavas, you also got affection for them. So you're not totally, fully fighting for us. If you think you cannot fight, just give up. I can appoint Karna to be a general. But if you don't have a heart to fight with the Pandavas, to kill them, just give up your position. So Bhismadev got very angry. You know? Bhismadev said, don't talk like that. I want to kill them. I'm keeping 5 arrows, special arrows to kill them. And he brought the arrows. Look, I already decided to kill them. Tomorrow they will finish. But Duryodhana don't have that kind of faith in Bhisma. Duryodhana said, give me the 5 arrows. I'll keep it. You'll give it tomorrow. Don't know what you will do with the arrow. You know? And Bhismadev took a vow, tomorrow I will kill them. You know? And Krishna understand the situation. And Yudhishthira asked, my dear Krishna, what I should do? It's not easy to kill Bhismadev. He's the greatest warrior. How to do? So the Pandavas go to Krishna for advice. Go to Krishna for protection. Krishna told Yudhishthira, you go to Bhismadev. You talk to Bhismadev. Ask advice from Bhismadev how to kill him. Bhismadev is an honest man, he will tell you. So he said, Krishna, advice. So Yudhishthira go there. Yudhishthira go to Bhismadev, please tell, how can I kill you? Bhismadev said, I've taken a vow, never fight with the woman. So if you bring Sikandi in the front, Sikandi was Anba. She was Amba in the previous life. She was very angry with me. She, did meditation on Lord Shiva. And she said, next life I wanted to kill Bhisma. So the Sikandi is not a man, she's a woman. So you bring Sikandi in front of me. I know she's a woman, it's not a man. So if you keep the woman in front of me, I will never fight. I will throw away my weapons. So Bhismadev told him how to kill him. And now Draupadi was in a very great anxiety. Draupadi was, crying. She ran to Krishna. What shall I do? Bhismadev took a vow that you will kill the Pandavas tomorrow. If my husbands are died, what is the purpose for me living in the world? Let me die before them. Krishna said, that is very good idea. You kill yourself. Draupadi said, how to do? Krishna says, you create fire, bring the wood, create fire, and you throw yourself into the fire. You kill before your husband dies. And before that, you go and take bath and dress properly and come. Wear all your ornaments, bangle and everything, you wear and come. So Draupadi went. By the time the fire is created, Draupadi bathed, put on all the ornaments, bangles and every beautiful ornament, and Draupadi came ready to jump in the fire. And Draupadi said, I'm ready to jump. Krishna said, before you jump, I have to tell you one thing. Whatever you do in your life, you must get the blessing of the elders. So Bhismadev is the elder. You go to see Bhismadev. So Krishna takes Draupadi. When you go to Bhismadev, don't open your mouth. Just play with your bangle and ornaments. Make noise that a lady has come. So Krishna took Draupadi to the camp of Bhismadev. Bhismadev was meditating, and Krishna stand outside. Draupadi go inside. And Bhisma closed his eyes meditating on Krishna. And she, plays around the bangle, the ornament. And Bhismadev heard a lady has come. And Bhismadev closed his eyes. He said that whoever you are, I bless you, you become a Saubhagyavati. Saubhagyavati means that you only, die, before, after the husband dies. You are given a blessing. So then he opened his eyes and saw Draupadi standing there. And Draupadi said, how am I going to live long according to blessing? But you already promised to kill my husband tomorrow. And Bhismadev said, what's a given is given, I cannot take it back. And Bhismadev said, you are a nice lady. That intelligent to think this way would not have come from you. It must be from Krishna. And Bhismadev came out and said, Krishna standing there. Then Bhismadev told Krishna, Rakhi Krishna Mare Krishna Rakhi. My dear Krishna, whomever you wanted to kill, nobody can protect them. And whomever you want to protect, nobody can kill them. So you're always protecting your devotee. So they went back ready. Now they're worrying that the 5 arrows are with Duryodhana. And tomorrow they're going to use the 5 arrows. Don't know what to do. And Krishna told Arjuna, do you know something? That Duryodhana, you have helped Duryodhana last time. And Duryodhana has promised to you, whenever you want something from me, you come and see me, I fulfill your desire. Because you have helped me once. Then Krishna told, you go to Duryodhana and ask the 5 arrows from him. And the Mahabharata Yuddham is a Dharma Yuddham, is a war of religion, principle of Dharma. Daytime they fight, nighttime they sit together as a friend, take their food, talk like a friend. So night Duryodhana go, Arjuna go there. He told Duryodhana, you have promised to give me whatever I want when I need it. So I want the 5 arrows to given to me. And Duryodhana take and give it to Arjuna. That's why Kundi Devi told, Visan Mahagni Purusada Darsinat Asat Sabhaya Vanavasa Kritita Mride Mride Loke Maharasa Rasso. Kundi Devi says, my dear Krishna, my children been put into a great danger. Visan Mahagni Purusada. They put poison into the food of my son, but you have protected my son. They put us into the house of a lake. They wanted to burn my whole family, but you have protected us. They throw us into the forest with big danger, there you have protected. And they embarrassed Draupadi in the big sabha, and you have protected. We've been protected by your mercy all the time. Kundi Devi said, Twahi me nanya visaya matir madhupate sakre radvimudva ada gangeva ugamudanvati. She said, just like the Ganges river flowing and joining the ocean without any hindrance. Similarly, let my attraction drawn unto your lotus feet, without being diverted to my family members, friend and other things. So that is what we call this bhakti is all about. We must have the faith. And today, the verse is about Atma Rama. Atma Rama means, beautiful explanations are there. Atma means 7 items are considered to be Atma. The absolute truth, number 1. Mind, number 2. Body, number 3. Intelligence, number 4. Your swabhava, your natural behavior, number 5. And firmness is number 6. And endeavor is number 7. This is called Atma. The absolute truth, our body, our mind, our intelligence, our natural behavior, our firmness, and our endeavor, our action. These are the 7 things known as Atma. And Atma Rama means a person who enjoys the 7 things within. That means those who are Atma Rama, they are self-satisfied. For the bodily enjoyment, they look within themselves. For the intellectual enjoyment, they look within themselves. For the Atma enjoyment, they look within themselves. For the mental enjoyment, they look everything within themselves. That is what Krishna says in the chapter 5, text 23. The saknoti haiva yasodam praksariram vimukshanat kamakroda bhavavegam sayukta sukhi nara. My dear Arjuna, a person who can tolerate the difficulties or the pushing of the mind, a pushing of the anger, a person who can tolerate in this lifetime, they actually attain the happiness in their life. Then in chapter 5:24, Krishna says that Yonta Sukantar Arama Tadanta Jodir Ivava Sayogi Brahma Nirvanam Brahma Bhuta Digachiti. An advanced person, devotee, is Yonta, he sees the happiness within himself. He understands in the creation of Krishna there is one thing called Sthayi Bhava, permanent emotion. What we are going through at the present moment in the material world is the temporary material emotion. But there is a spiritual emotion inside us. And a person who sees the emotion, spiritual emotion, Sthayi Bhava inside. And the Sthayi Bhava can be activated by Vibhava, by two things. One is object Krishna, another one subject. With the help of devotee, now you achieve the Sthayi Bhava, the permanent emotion, who object is Krishna, the goal. To awaken the prem, the love in our heart. To activate the love, you must understand Krishna is that love. And how to attain that Krishna? Through the help of a devotee. Then that, Sthayi Bhava, with the help of a devotee targeting Krishna, then it becomes Anubhava. There's a transformation, spiritual ecstasy. And Anubhava transform into Sadvika Bhava. And Sadvika Bhava transform into Vyabhachari Bhava. A proper mood of Krishna conscious ecstasy will be established in ourselves. So what is the symptom? That somebody, Atma Rama, that they are self-satisfied. What is the symptom that Krishna gives in the 18th chapter? Text 51, 52, 53. Buddhaya Visudaya Yuktat Distayatmanam Niyamyacha Sabdhadin Visayan Tyaktva Ragadvesa Yudasya Cham Vivikta Seva Lagvasi Yatavakaya Manasa Dhyana Yoga Paronityam Vairagyam Samapasrita Ahankara Baladarpam Kamakrura Parigraha Vimucha Nirmama Santo Brahmabhuyaya Kalpate Brahmabhuta Prasanatma Nasachati na kansati samasarvesu bhutesu madbhaktim labate param. Krishna says, those who are Atmarama, a devotee who are satisfied within himself. A devotee who never complain about anything. A devotee who don't waste time in argument and fight. A devotee who don't boast around about anything in his life. A devotee who is very calm and peaceful. A devotee is very satisfied in his life. Krishna says, number one, their intelligence is purified. Like a drinking water. Water has to be filtered, make it clean. So the devotee was self-realized. Number one, their intelligence is purified. Number two, their anger is under control. Number three, they give up the object of sense gratification. Number four, they don't have attachment and hatredness on anything in the world. They don't become attached to anything. They also don't hate anything in the world. Number five, they find the right secluded place to practice their bhakti. And number six, they eat moderately. And number seven, they are able to control their mind, their body and their speech. Number 9, they are always they're always conscious of Krishna. Number 9, they are detached from everything in this world. Number 10, they become free from false ego. Number 11, they become free from false pride. Number 12, they become free from false strength. Number 13, they become free from lust. Number 15, they become free from anger. And number 16, they don't blindly accept the materialistic way of life. Number 16, they do not falsely claim this is my country, my nation, my people. And number 17, they'll be very peaceful all the time. These are the, a symptom of somebody who are Atmarama, who are satisfied within everything, within themselves. They're satisfied with the absolute truth. They're satisfied with their body. They're satisfied in the mind. They're satisfied in the intelligence. And they're satisfied with the natural character. They're satisfied with their firmness of Krishna consciousness. And they're also satisfied with the action of Krishna consciousness in this life. In this way, devotee never complain anything. He never blame anybody. He has got his life. He has got Krishna as a goal of his life. He understands it is an individual battle against Maya. My battle is not with the devotee's ear. My battle is not with the politician outside. My battle is not with my family members. Where's my battle? My battle is with Maya. Prabhupada says individual battle against Maya. That is the problem. Your family is not a problem. Your wife or husband not a problem. Your children are not a problem. What are the problem? Somewhere or other you have come to the world and Maya is pushing you around here and there. And how to become free? Krishna said, Daivi Sugunamami, surrender to me. That's the only way. So that is the only thing we have to understand. Thank you so much for being here today. And it's 8:40 now. So, yeah, Prabhuji. Okay.
And oftentimes he does mechanical services at this festival. And there is one Grihastha devotee, Prabhu, who got pranama mantra of his Guru Maharaj 3 days ago.
Okay.
And then when he was doing his service for the festival, he cut off one of his fingers. Oh, and Indrajita Maharaj gave him a spiritual name, Mrigari.
Yeah.
This is how his karma was burned quickly.
That's right, that's right.
Krishna.
Oh, Indrajumna Maharaj acted like a Narada Muni for him. That's very nice. Yeah, Prabhuji.
I have a question, Maharaj. How we can deal with proud, material spiritual?
How we can deal with proud? Only way is that always you remain in the service of the Vaishnavas. You must go around, ask the Vaishnavas how to serve you, how to serve you, how to serve you. The moment you are in the mood of service, you don't become proud. The moment you are in the mood of taking service from people, you become proud, thinking that you are something better than others. So always when you are meeting a devotee, you ask them, how can I serve you? Always being in the service of devotees, the service mode, you will become very humble. All your pride will be taken away from you. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu told Digvijay. Digvijay was very proud. He's a very learned person. But he got a lot of pride. He goes around and defeat people, call people for the debate on the philosophy, and he will defeat them, and he thinks he's the best. When he came to Navadvip, all the Brahmana, they went and hide themselves because nobody wanted to go and debate with him and lose in the debate. And Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, that time he was a small boy in Nimai, he defeated Digvijay. And Chaitanya Mahaprabhu told, before having debate with Digvijay, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu said, well, where all these Brahmanas are missing in Navadvip? Then one devotee said, oh, they are afraid of this Digvijay. Mahaprabhu said, Krishna don't like anybody who is very proud. He said, you look at Kamsa, he was very proud. Mahaprabhu said, you see, Krishna killed him. You see Ravana, he was very proud. Ram killed him. You look at Hiranyakasipu, very proud, he was killed. Even Krishna's own son, Naragasura, he was born to the Mother Bhumi in the connection of Krishna and Mother Bhumi. When Krishna appeared, Varahadev connected to the Mother Bhumi, then Naragasura was born. And even Krishna said that his own son, but because he was too proud, and Krishna killed him. So Krishna don't like anybody who is very proud here. Krishna will take care of that people. Then Nimai, everybody in the Navadvip, they said, Nimai is the only person educated. He will have a debate with you. Then they met as the Ganges River. Then Mahaprabhu told him to recite 100 verses of the glorification of Ganga. So he made the 100 verses. And within a second, Mahaprabhu memorized everything, and then he put it back to Digvijay. He said, there is certain mistake in this one. And he was very surprised how this small boy is able to do. And that night, Saraswati, because Digvijay was crying, everywhere I went, Mother Saraswati came into my tongue, spoken on behalf of me. I defeated everybody. Here, Nimai, the small boy, defeated me. So I felt very shy, crying. At night, Mother Saraswati came into his dream, said, do you know who's Nimai? The Supreme Personality of Godhead. And he has come to establish the chanting of the holy name. So he doesn't like whoever who are very proud. I'm not able to appear because Nimai understood you very proud about your knowledge. No? And then in this way, Saraswati Mata told him, you go and fall at the feet of Nimai. He's not different from Krishna himself. So Digvijay came to Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. Mahaprabhu says having knowledge is very wonderful, very nice. But the knowledge has to be applied in a very humble way. The knowledge can bring humility in your life, or the knowledge also can bring prideness in your life. If you are Krishna conscious, the knowledge will bring humility. But if you are not Krishna conscious, the same knowledge will make you proud. And Krishna don't like anybody who is proud. And Digvijay asked Mahaprabhu, how can I become humble, free from pride? Then Chaitanya Mahaprabhu told him that, you worship Radha and Krishna. You chant Hare Krishna, number 2. Number 3, always you serve the Vaishnavas, you will become humble. The 3 things you must do. 1 is to worship Radha and Krishna. Number 2, to chant the Hare Krishna mantra. And number 3, to serve the Vaishnavas. And Prabhupada, then Mahaprabhu said, you also befriend and serve every living being. In this way, you will become very humble. Knowledge is very good, but it has to be accompanied by humility, not prideness. Okay, thank you so much for being here today. There's Srila Prabhupada. Is there anything? Yeah.
Like how Krishna says, I am everything.
Yeah.
So in Christianity also Jesus says this. So how
Yeah.
do we know what is right?
Now, between Jesus and Krishna, you have to understand who's elder, who's boss. Is Jesus boss or Krishna boss? Yeah. So Jesus says, I'm the son of God. Krishna says, I'm the God. So who will you listen more seriously? God. Like you go to a house, you wanted to take some information from a house. The information you take from the children or you take from the parents. So here Krishna said, Dharmam tu sakshat bhagavat pranitam, that the real dharma is spoken by the Supreme Lord Himself. Jesus Christ brings the message given by Krishna to him, being a son of God. Nabi Muhammad brought the message from Krishna to him, being the messenger of God. Krishna says, I am God, Mata Parataram Nanya. In the chapter 7, text 7, Krishna says, there is no one more superior to me. So Krishna is the boss. Like you come to this temple. You wanted to participate anything in the temple, whom you see, whom you take advice, whom you listen. From any devotees, or you will take the information from the president of the temple. President of the temple can give you all the right information, and he also can give you the opportunity to participate. And in a similar way, that Krishna is everything coming from him. The chapter 10, text 8, Krishna says, Aham sarvasya prabhavo matam sarva pravartate iti madhva bhajante mam buddha bhava samana. Krishna says, all this material and spirituals are coming from me. An intelligent person will engage in my services. So you listen to Krishna. What do you find in Bible, you will find in Bhagavad Gita. What do you find in Bhagavad Gita, you will never find in Bible. Bible is a small dictionary. Bhagavad Gita is the big dictionary. So I wanted to find some meaning. Which one is more better for you to find? The big one. So Krishna is the solution to the problem of the world. And in the same time, Krishna wants us to depend on him, be under his protection and conscious of me all the time. So you'll know what is happening in the Christian world. Hardly any Christian follow Bible. True or not? So thank you so much for being here. Jai Srila Prabhupada ki Jai, Nitai Gaura Pramanande. Jai Srila Prabhupada ki Jai.